So for me, this is simpler and easier. Okay, we don't have much component, but what we're going to do here, we're going to make use of auto layout. Okay, so what we can quickly do, we can just type this. Okay, we can just type this. Okay, and then I'm going, this fits perfectly. Then Control CV, thank God. Now let's just put here, remember we're using rands. Okay, I'm happy with that. Control CV, of control and paste. Let's type here 6K. Okay, and Control CV. Let's type here brackets plus 8.26%. Okay, I'm happy with that. Then we're going to take this to here. It fits perfectly. Then let's come here and press K so that we can scale this, and pressing Shift on Windows. Somewhat like it. I'm happy with this. Okay, or this 6K, it's a different component. Okay, not a problem. I'm happy with that. And then let's come here, Control CV. Okay, total N. Okay, total N. And then let's just go here, press Shift at the same time. Okay, and then we can make the border radius something like this. Okay, and let's change this to our color variable. Let's get it here. Happy with this. Then we can click this one and this one, Shift A to create an auto layout. And then let's copy and paste this, Control CV. Okay, and then we can say here total views. Okay, and then let's change this to orange. Okay, then we can, my apologies about that, can't I lock this one? Let me just lock the background image. Okay, I'm happy with this. Zoom out. Okay, now what we can do from here, let's just quickly create our auto layouts to make our life easier. I'm going to click this one. Okay, let me start with this one and this one. Control Shift undo, and this one Control Shift A, and then make sure that I center these, as you can see, so that they can be centered. And then from then this one and this one. Okay, Shift A. As you can see, something happened here, that doesn't matter. Okay, so I've got an auto layout on this one. And then let's see something. Okay, let me do these two, this one and this one. Shift A. Happy with that. Then let me try to cut these and see. Okay, as you can see, let me use the rulers. Okay, so these, they don't really align. Okay, what can I do? Because based on how I do things, this is like not how I aligned my components. Okay, I'm not sure if you are aware of a grid system. Okay, any design is just a combination of columns and rows. Okay, of columns and rows. Okay, so when you are designing, you must think in that fashion. Okay, so if something is here, it must like run in this row. Okay, so if I can be honest with you guys, okay, I like to have my designs aligning. Okay, this is so in the middle, and it might affect the development team. Okay, it might affect the development team. Let me just show you. Let me press V. Okay, how, as you can see, guys, okay, this is an auto layout. There is a gap here. Okay, if we can click this one and this one, creating an auto layout. Okay, Shift A. Okay, it's either this is going to be in the middle, or it's going to be in the top. Okay, as you can see. Okay, so when things are like this in the middle, sometimes in development they require some, what can I say, some unnecessary minor adjustments. Okay, so with me, if I was designing this, I was going to try to align things. Okay, like this was going to be the same line, or this was going to be here. Okay, it helps the developer and it makes the developer's life some sort of what can I say, simpler. But anyway, let's continue. Okay, so let's come here. How are we going to solve this? We've got 6k here and we've got this. Okay, so meaning that we can create this as a separate component and then we duplicate it as we go down. Okay, in fact, let's do it chronologically. Okay, let's start from 0. Okay, 0k, and then let's make this. Okay, let's try to make this a simple line. My apologies about that. Okay, zoom in, make it a simple line. I'm happy about this and also about that line. Okay, now let's use our gray here. Okay, this gray color, I'm happy with this. And then what we are going to do, we are going to click this one. Okay, this element and this element, let's shift A. As you can see, guys, okay, this is one component. We are going to copy and paste this. Okay, as you can see, and then what if maybe we would have duplicated it? Let's see where it was going to go, because now it moves to there. But what if maybe we'll press Ctrl D? Okay, it does the same thing. Okay, let's take this to here. Okay, take this to here. I'm happy with this. Now, as you can see, we've got this one and this one. Okay, not this one, and the frame. Okay, we've got this frame and we've got this frame. Okay, control them and press shift, and then let's create an auto layout. Shift A. Okay, look, the amazing things about auto layout. So we are going to click any of these and press Ctrl D. Okay, as you can see how many we have. 1 2 3 4. Let's duplicate this 4 times. Okay, now what we can do, we can take this frame and move it like this. Okay, let's see. Okay, and move it like this. I'm happy with this. As you can see, guys, okay, this works very well, perfectly. And then we can delete this one. Let me delete any of these. Okay, so that we can have only what happened. Okay, let me move this down. Okay, my apologies about that. Yes, this is what I want. Okay, as you can see, guys. Okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, as you can see, it works very well. And then let me just move it a little bit. So this is 0246. Okay, 02 4 and 6. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, and then we want to align this to here. Okay, I'm happy with that. And now what can we do before we continue? Let's just make sure that our lines are aligning. Okay, how are we going to do that? Let's just put a white shape here. Okay, white shape, send it to the back. Send it to the back, and then let's lock it. Where is this white shape? Let's see, where is it? Okay, where is it? Oh, here is it. Here, let's lock it, and let's just copy and paste this to here. Okay, what we want to do here, we want to make sure that our component is perfect. Okay, my question is, are these lines aligning? Okay, Let's align it from here, from 0. Are these lines aligning? Okay, it's somewhat like it. Okay, it's somewhat like it, but not real. So this is what I wanted to make sure that it works. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I am going to, between these small elements, I'm going to create auto. Okay, as you can see, now let's make auto. Okay, that means this will be pushed to the side, and here let's make auto as well. Okay, let's make auto as well. And then let's make auto as well. Let's make auto as well. Okay, now it looks like still we don't get it exactly as we want. Okay, not a problem. Cool beans. Let's see what we can do. So okay, let's see, we have clicked this row. Everything, it looks like everything has been aligned to this. Let's see this component. Okay, this component, is it possible if we can align things to, let me double click here. Yes, let me align things to almost to the right. Okay, let's see, is this in the right? Yes. And why? Okay, this one is not aligned right. Let me double click here and let align things to the right. Okay, let's see what might be the problem. Okay, let's see, my apologies about this. Okay, let's see, I want to click this item. Yes, then I'm aligning to the right. Let me align it to the left. Oh, it doesn't matter because there is auto. Okay, this is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to copy this, or I'm going to take one of these out of that layout. Okay, going to take one of these out of that layout. Let's see, when I'm clicking here, as you can see, this doesn't move. I'm happy with that because this distance is not affected by this. Okay, I'm happy with that. That means if we can have 2K here, it will always be like that. I'm happy with that. Then let me just duplicate this. Okay, duplicate this, and then let me create an auto layout for both of these. Shift A. Okay, as you can see, we've got auto layout. Let's make this one 61 so that we can prove exactly what we are doing, so that we can see it's working. As you can see, okay, we've got this one. Where is the auto layout of both of these? Do we have that, or it didn't work? Okay, not a problem. Let me create that. Shift these and Shift A. So where is the auto layout of everything? Something is just not working the way I want to. Maybe it's me, I don't know. Okay, my apologies about that, guys. Okay, there's something that I don't get right, you see. So there are some auto layouts that I don't know where they are coming from. I'm happy with this one. Okay, I'm happy with this. Now what I want to do, okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, where does this end? Okay, is this infinite or what? Oh, okay, now I see this has been attached to the right. Okay, if we align this to the left, as you can see, guys, it's aligned to the left. I'm happy with that. Okay, let's see, now we are winning. Okay, let's copy this. Obviously it's taking it too far, not much of a problem. Okay, now the first thing that I want to do, I want to create an auto layout of these. I've highlighted everything, I'm happy with it. Let me just do it manually without the shortcut. Auto layout created. Let's see if it has been created. What's the gap between these? Okay, it says the auto layout has been created, but I am not sure about that. Let's see. These are supposed to move based on, am I moving the vertical gap in between? Yes. Let me make this horizontal, as you can see, guys. Okay, my apologies about this. Let me be clever. Okay, it looks like the computer doesn't want to really do what I want. Obviously, I am the fault here because I'm the one who's controlling the computer. Okay, let's do it like this. This is this one, and this one. And which one is this one? Okay, it's for all of them. Okay, as you can see, this one is out. Let's look at this. Okay, let's see. Let me hide this. Okay, and let me hide this one. Okay, what about this one? Okay, something is just not right. Let me ungroup everything. Delete this one. Something is just not right here. Let me ungroup everything. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Nothing. Ungroup this one. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, we only have this frame. Let me take you out of this frame. Hit with that and take you out of this frame. Double click. Okay, and take you out of this frame. Okay, looks like I cannot. And okay, since this is just a line, I can create another one because it looks like this frame and this line, they are just combined. Not much of a problem. Let me just make a small line for now. Okay, I'm happy with this. We can change the color of this. My apologies about that. Okay, let me delete this and go back to that gray. Okay, I'm happy with this. Now I need to take things slow. Okay, so I want to create an auto layout between this and this. Shift A. I'm happy with that. Let me name this row. Okay, I have a row. When I type here, what happens? The row moves. I don't want that. Okay, let me fix that. Okay, how am I going to fix that? Let me create an auto layout of both of these. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me start by creating auto here. Okay, as you can see, this is the gap. Okay, now what I want to do, I want to put auto in this gap. Okay, let's see when I'm typing here what will happen. Now, okay, now this doesn't move. Okay, this one can move, yes, but this doesn't move. Okay, we are getting there. Okay, we are getting there. And then what I can do, let me create a layout, okay, on top of this, which is the third one. The first one is these two components. Let me create the third one. You will see why. Okay, Shift A. That means now we've got also another frame, okay, here. Okay, in terms of the top and bottom of this frame, I don't think I want these. Okay, I don't think I want these. Let's see, I don't think I want any of these. Okay, let me just put the background of these to any color. Okay, just so that I can see what's going on here. Okay, number one, what I don't want, let me center everything, or let me align right. Okay, let's see what's going on in here. Okay, what are these? This is 10 and I don't want it. Okay, here is it in this auto layout. Let's make it 0. I'm happy with this. Okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, I am happy with this. Okay, and then what I'm going to do now, okay, what I'm going to do now, my apologies about this. Okay, now Let me make sure that the size of this is almost like this one. Okay, let's see. Okay, the size of this line. Okay, the size of this line. Let's see. We are trying to be clever here. What I'm going to do, I am going to create a frame here. Okay, this frame is going to be for all of these. Okay, for all of these. I can even delete these ones. Okay, it's like it's a box around these lines. Okay, let me do that. Okay, before. Okay, let's see. We've got this. And then let me create that frame. How am I going to do that? Let's say this is a row section. Let me say that this is a row section. And then I'm going to press Shift A, create another layout. And this layout is representing the graph. Okay, the graph rows. Okay, the graph rows, which is, this is the one that is supposed to take this size. Okay, let me just do something like this. It's like it's the one that is supposed to take this size. Happy with that? Yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I know that here I'm supposed to have 4 of these. Okay, this is what I've selected. It's a row section. I'm happy with it. I don't want to have a color here. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate the row section 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm happy with that. Okay, this makes sense to me. And then what I will ask myself, what is the gap between, I don't need this, what is the gap between these lines? Okay, or these elements, let's just say. Okay, what's the height? Is 35. Okay, so what we will do, we will come, I can also delete this. Okay, this will disturb us. Okay, so what I will do, I will go to the row. Okay, as you can see, this is the one that we need to set 35, and I'm going to set 35 here. Okay, I'm happy with this. 100%. We still have this overall row here. Okay, now what I want to do, I want these. Okay, I want these. Okay, each and every one of these. Okay, I want each and every one of these to do what? I want this. This, it looks like it's fixed. Let's see, can this fill the container? Okay, what will be the difference when this fills the container? Let's see if I'm trying to scale the container. Okay, as you can see, once I said it must fill the container, it started to have some problems here. Okay, we are almost there. Okay, let me try this. Where was this width? Okay, this width was what? This width is 378. Okay, now let's make this section 378, the width of this. I'm not sure why it's not. Okay, I'm happy with this, as you can see. Okay, I don't mind much about the height. Now what I want to do, I want this first. Okay, let me just give it a slight color. Okay, a very light color there. Okay, I'm happy with this color. Okay, I wish I can see. Yes. Okay, so what I want to do here first, I wish these components can fill in this. Okay, this can span across here. Let me do that. Okay, you must not hug the content, fill in the container. This is what I want. I want this, guys. Okay, I'm happy with this. And then let's now work on this. Okay, on this one, inside here, I want this gap. Okay, let me see where it is. Where is this gap? Okay, it's a row. Yes, where is the gap? The gap is auto. Okay, meaning that when it's auto, it's supposed to span across here, but The reason why it doesn't, simply because this is fixed. So let's make this to fill in the container, as you can see, guys, so that it can be pushed. As you can see, now it moves. This auto pushes it to whatever space that we have here. We are getting there, guys. I like this. And then with that being said, now let's change the width of this. Okay. Am I changing the width? Yes. Let's change the width of this to somewhat like this. Okay. I'm happy with this. Now let's first test. What if I've got 44 here? What will happen to this one? As you can see, guys, it doesn't move. This is what I'm looking for. Okay. Okay. It doesn't move. But as it doesn't move, if we can have 6 here, as you can see, guys, okay, this K and this one, they are not aligning. Now we have solved this problem. Okay, obviously we are going to delete all of these and use this one, but we have not solved this. Now we've got a new problem. Okay, this K won't align. We want this K to align. Okay, so what we can do now, let's make sure here we've got a certain width. Okay, it moves to this side. I don't have a problem with that. We've got a certain width that gives allowance at least for 2 numbers, as you can see. This one, 2 digits. My apologies about this. 2 digits and 1. Okay, I'm happy with this. So let's say we've got 2. Now I want to align this to the right so that it can grow to the left instead of growing to the right. Okay, let's do that. This is aligned this way. Let's align it this way. Let's see how is it going to grow now. I think I'm happy with this. Okay, only for 2 digits, the first one and the second one. I'm happy with this. This side is locked. Okay, now we need to be clever. Okay, let's go back here on our graph and see what is the gap between these. Okay, what's the gap between these? Okay, as you can see, this is like 19. Okay, we can just say 20. Okay, now what I will do, I will let's see what I can do. So this will move this side. This gap is for, okay, 100%. My apologies about this. Okay, so what I want to do now, let me take this 20 or this 19. Okay, let me just take this 19 and use my ruler here and use my ruler here. Okay, and then I'm going to adjust this one to fit exactly here. Okay, happy with that? Yes. Now let's see. What if I type 1 here? Is this gap gonna remain the same? Yes, this is what I was looking for. As you can see, guys, we've just worked around until we got what we want. Okay, we want to make our life easier simply because client requirements, what can I say, are endless. Okay, the client will want you to make some adjustments. So if your layout is not proper, you will struggle to make changes. Okay, now let's delete these ones. Okay, let's see, let's delete these ones. Okay, because they are not what we want exactly. So now we can take this one and we can duplicate it. Duplicate 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm happy with this. We have 0. Okay, we've got 0, 0, 2, 4, and we've got 6. Okay, as you can see, guys, this gap stays the same. I'm happy with this. Okay, 0, 2, 4, 6. I'm happy with that. Okay, what else do we want to do now? Because everything it's exactly as we want it. And then here I don't think I want this spacing. Okay, so let me check this layout. And then as you can see, I don't mind about this, but this one I mind about it. Okay, what else? Also this 10, I mind about it. Okay, so this must be like exactly on the edge, and that's it. And then we don't need the color here. Now this is a perfect component. Okay, And then now let's work on the graphs. Okay, let's work on the graphs. In terms of the graphs, okay, let me just copy them as they are. Okay, let's just take this. Okay, it's not that difficult. Okay, undo. Okay, so what I did there, I just press controlled and I clicked. Okay, and that was it. And then let's do this one. Okay, let's do this one. I hope you are learning, guys. If you are, please don't forget to subscribe and also check my other channel, Coded Design, for coding. Okay, practically coding this into an actual app. Okay, thank you so much. It's Coded Design and Coded UI. Okay, I'm a designer and a developer. So let's continue, guys. Okay, now what I want to do, let me put some colors. Okay, the color for this one, let me remove this and click here. It's orange. Okay, is it the color that I want? Okay, so everything is orange. Oh, okay, I think I have made some mistake here. Okay, what can I say? How can I explain this? Okay, how can I explain this? Let me see if first I can highlight the dot by pressing shift. Okay, it looks like I can. Okay, let me highlight all the dots. Okay, in fact these are the nodes. Okay, and then when I'm done highlighting them, can I move them down? Okay, I'm happy with this. So what I did, guys, on the same graph, the one that was let's say the one that was orange, I imposed a second one, meaning that now they became one thing, as you can see. Okay, so now I'm trying to separate them. As you can see, now it's one thing. Okay, that's a mistake, but this is how I'm going to solve it. So I'm going to copy this as it is, copy it and delete the bottom one. As you can see, guys, I'm trying to separate them. Okay, so this is a standalone, and paste. Also the same thing, and remove the top one. Okay, I will show you how that mistake happened. Okay, let's say I'm creating two separate lines. Okay, this is the first one. Okay, as you can see, this is still highlighted. If I create the second one, then this is going to be one thing. Okay, as you can see, because this was highlighted. So the best way to go about it is to create the first line, make sure that it's not selected. Okay, double click elsewhere, make sure it's not selected, and create the new one. Make sure it's deselected, double click somewhere else, and these are two different things. Okay, I hope you get the point. And then let's take this one to here and make it green. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is still orange, not a problem. Let's make it green. I'm happy with this. Okay, I'm happy with this. Now let me cut the orange one, the green one, and then create our nodes. Okay, let's create our nodes. I'm happy with this. Okay, let me paste the green one before I lose it, because now I'm going to do another copy and paste. So if I can duplicate the copy and paste, I might lose the first one. Okay, copy and paste, and then let me make this orange. Okay, copy and paste. Okay, I'm happy with that. Copy and paste. Happy with this. Copy and paste. happy with this. Copy and paste. Okay, I'm happy with this. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. The last one. Okay. And then what I'm going to do now, let me lock this. Okay, is it locked already? Yeah, I think so. Okay, makes my life easier. I can highlight all of these and group them, Control G, so that this and the dots becomes one thing. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I am going to copy and paste this. Okay, ungroup. Make sure that this dot is separate. Okay, let me just group these again. Okay, and then let's put these here. Make sure they are on top. I'm gonna make a shortcut. Okay, Control C V. How many times? 1 2 3 4 5. Let's say 5 times, and let's see how far will that go. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay. Okay, let's put this here and let's put this here. Okay, now let's just make sure. Okay, I'm happy with this. And this one is fine. Okay, this is not fine. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with that. And then let's highlight all of them. Control G to group them and put this here. Okay, this is on top. Let's move it behind. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then let's group the one that is behind and this one so that it can be one thing. I don't think that is grouped. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's see. Here the orange one is on top. Let me make sure that the orange one is on top. Okay, I've pressed a shortcut there. Looks like the orange one is not on top. Okay, let me see why. Click the orange one, bring to the front. Okay, now it's on top. I'm happy with this. Okay, it looks like I didn't change these colors, which is my mistake. My apologies about that. Okay, my sincere apologies about that. I forgot to change the colors. Okay guys, I'm happy with this. So let me just highlight everything and press Ctrl G to group it. I'm happy with this. Now, there is a little bit of a problem that we are going to encounter, okay? And we need to know how to solve it. So for now, I'm not going to be exact about these graphs, okay? I don't think there is really something significant, okay? If this is here or this is here, I don't think there's much of a problem, okay? Why we have two green lines? What's going on here? Oh, okay, now I see. Okay, now I see. So that's what I want. So usually as I'm working, if I've got some components, I always save them somewhere and copy and paste them, since maybe when I'm working here, I might do something that might maybe, what can I say, corrupt all of this, so that I know that I've got a backup. Until I'm done with something, then I will delete it from here. So that's how I work. So the challenge that I said we had is that this is an auto layout. So whenever you push anything in here, the auto layout will want to some sort of put it inside this, okay, as you can see. it wants this to be part of this, of which that's a problem. Okay, so let's try to solve that. So the first attempt will be to click here, and let's try to change the positioning of this element so that it can be on top of this. Okay, let's quickly try to get that. This is grouped. Okay, is this an auto layout? Not really for now. Okay, let's see what is here. No. Okay, I'm looking for something like a positioning, so let me press Shift A here. Okay, press Shift A. Okay, and then this is not it. Okay, let's see what's going on here. No, resize to fit, not really, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm wondering, is this possible here on Figma? Okay, well, if there's something that we want to know and we are not sure of, okay, we can even go to the internet or use ChatGPT. Let's start with the internet. Okay, let me say Figma absolute position. I want absolute position for now. Absolute position excludes an object from the flow. Yes, I want that. How to do that? Okay, so I know absolute position from the development side of things. Okay, so how do you do that? Let's see. You have clicked your item, and then where do you click? You click the item. Okay, how do you do that? You click it. Okay, when you've clicked it, there is this thing. Okay, let's see, guys. I don't think it's here. Let's see when we click it. Oh, okay, here is it, guys. Okay, now let's click everything here. Okay, and then when we have clicked this, it looks like to me resize to fit. Not really, this is not what I want. This is an auto layout. Now let's remove the auto layout. Where is remove auto layout? Yes, what is this? Is this a frame? Not really, this is something you can position and it's a single item. Okay, when you click on it, corner smoothing. Okay, let's just do a simple test, guys. My apologies about this. Okay, when I click here, I don't really get that. Okay, what is this? This is a frame. And what is this? Resize to fit. Okay, let's see. Yes, and then oh, okay, maybe when it's inside. Okay, you first put it inside an auto layout first. Okay, let's try that, guys. My apologies about this. I am also learning some other things. Let's see. Let's take this to inside an auto layout, as you can see, and then let's position it absolute from here. Yeah, I think so. Okay, we have won, guys. Okay, I'm happy with this. And then, as I have said before, I don't think really, okay, there is something important. Okay, we are on 2K. Okay, we are somewhere here on 2K. Okay, as I am here on 2K, this looks longer. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, obviously you've got the essence, okay, of what goes on here. So I'm not going to make it like pixel perfect. Okay, let me try to expand this one. Okay, as you can see, okay, that means I can expand this one to something like this. And then if I did that, what would I need to do? Okay, it will mean I have to expand these. Okay, that will mean I have to expand these, And remember, I had my apologies about this. I had 19 here as a width, 19 here. Okay, let's see, guys. Let's see. We are almost done. Okay, we are almost done. I've got this. Okay, let me cut this. Okay, what we can do also, maybe you can check the width of this. Paste here. Let's see. Boom. As you can see, guys, this is better. Double click here. Paste this. Happy with that. Double click here. Didn't I lose my graph? Okay, we will see, because now I've pasted numbers. Okay, I'm happy with this. Now if I want to paste my graph, as you can see, it's gone. It's numbers. Remember, I said when I'm working with things, I always keep a copy. Okay, so let's copy from here, put it inside here again, and then we can change this, okay, to absolute. Okay, and then let's move this to here. Okay, I'm happy with this. What we can do also, we might as well let's see how it ends here. Is it exactly in the edge? Not really. Okay, let's just push it a little bit here. Okay, I'm happy with this, guys. Okay, also I'm happy with this. As you can see, we are done with this. So let me just group everything, Control G, and then we are going, let's take this and put it here and see how it's going to be. Okay, put it here and see how it's going to be. As you can see, okay, it's somewhat like it. Okay, but I'm happy with the execution. Okay, and then we are done with this one, and then we want this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so forth. Okay, not a problem. Let's do that. Monday, CV, control paste, 5 Tuesday. Then I'm going to highlight all of this, Shift A to make an auto layout. Make sure that this fits perfectly. I'm happy with this, and then we're going to click one of these and duplicate it. Okay, as you can see, guys, this is the power of auto layout. Okay, and then let's change these accordingly. Okay, I think there's a space there. Yeah, there's a space there. Okay, let's see. 6 and the 3 Sunday, and the 7. Okay, 8 and 9 Saturday. Okay, I'm happy with this. Obviously, our own things don't align. I don't have a problem with that because we can fix that. Okay, so what we can do from here, we can work on our layout. As you can see, I'm happy with this. Now everything fits in a way. Okay, I'm happy that everything aligns. And what else from here? I think we are done with this layout, guys. Okay, we just need to lay it out our own way. Okay, so let me remove this background. Okay, let me remove this background, this log item. Okay, let me remove it. Okay, so that I can have this as it is. Okay, let me put it on top. Okay, so as I am having this, I want to copy here. Okay, I've got the top one and I've got this one, the bottom one. Shift A, make an auto layout of this. As you can see, everything quickly aligns. I'm happy with that. And then let's also take this layout. Nope, let me do this. Take this to the bottom. And what am I going to do about it? Let me make an auto layout. Yes, of this and this. Okay, Shift A, Okay, as you can see, guys, it looks like it's centered, and I am happy with that. Okay, now we are done with our inside out approach. Okay, we are done with our inside out approach. As you can see, we've just got this component. So what we want to do now, we want to create this boundary. Okay, this one. Does it have some radius? Yes. Okay, not much of a problem. Let's see how big it is. Okay. Okay, now let's create an auto layout of everything. Okay, with Shift A. Now the first thing we want to do, we want to change the color to white. Okay, change the color to white. As you can see, guys, we're getting there. And then let's center everything. Okay, make sure everything is centered. Okay, and then let's take the width and height of this. I don't need this dot. Okay, now what happened? Oh, okay, this is where we are. Okay, this is our own design. Now I'm even lost in, I don't know what I've designed and what I did it. Okay, guys, let's continue. Is this white? I'm not sure why this doesn't really look whitish. Okay, this is our own white. Happy with that. And then I want the width of this to be this one. Okay, this is the width, and I want the height to be this one. Height of this to be this one. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then let's see what doesn't look right. And then what we are going to do, obviously, let's see what we will do after. Okay, let's work on our radius. Let's make this 10. Okay, I'm happy with that. As you can see, our own lines are overlapping here. Okay, our own lines are overlapping here. Let's look at the gap that we have. We've got a nice gap here, and we've got a nice gap here, and a nice gap there. I'm happy with the top. I'm happy with this one. Okay, so it looks like our content is not aware of the container. Okay, it's not aware of the container. Let's quickly fix that. Okay, let's click on this. This is our content. Let's make sure that it doesn't have some paddings and all other things. If it doesn't have, I'm happy with that. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, let's make it to fill parent. Now it's aware, as you can see, it's aware of its parent. Okay, but the ones that are inside, specifically the graph. Okay, let's make this one also, it must fill the parent. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's look at the ones that are inside. This one, as you can see, this one is not aware. Let's make it fill parent. Okay, as you can see, it's starting to fill the parent, obviously, as it does, since our sizing was not like spot on. Okay, you've noticed that, so we need to just work around this. Okay, so let's see. What do you have? Is this the layout? Okay, let's see what we can do. This looks like this is not a layout. Double click here. As you can see, it's a layout. Double click here. Okay, when we are here, we don't really see a layout, simply because this is a group. Okay, we have grouped the items here. I don't think I mind much about that. Let's dive deep. Let's get inside a little bit. Now we are in another layout, which is inside there. Is this layout aware of the parent? Not really. Let's make it fill the parent. I'm happy with that. But can we center things in this layout? Yes, let's align things left. Okay, doesn't make a difference, but let's start from here. Okay, and then still there is hug here. Okay, let me just move this up. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then what I'm going to do, let me make these smaller. Okay, these are the only problems here. Zoom in. Okay, these are the only problems here. I'm happy with this. Okay, these are the only problem, and they must always conform to that 19. Okay, always conform to that 19. Okay, let's just remove this from the flow. Okay, these have to conform to this. I'm happy with this, and let's double click here. Make sure we take this width, okay, to here. Let's see, 100% to here, 100% to here. Undo. Okay, double click. Okay, I think I'm here to here also. As you can see, guys, I'm happy with this. Let's remove the guideline. Okay, let's see. I am happy with this. Okay, and then what we can do, okay, we can look at this absolute positioned item. Let's see, am I able to move it? Yes. Move it a little bit. I'm happy with this. Okay, I'm happy with this. And then let's look at the overall container. Do we have some padding? Yes. And then let's check horizontally. Is it going to grow? Not really. It's just pushing it there. Not a problem. Let's just change the size a little bit, size of the container. As you can see, guys, I'm happy with this. And this one, just a little bit. Okay, guys, this is our own version. Okay, this is our own version of the graph. What else? I think I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. So I'm done with this. I can remove it. And then let's call this line graph. Okay, let's call this line graph. Okay, where are our original components? Here they are. Okay, let me just highlight everything. Okay, meaning that we've just got another component, which is a graph here. Okay,